list of your personal and party statistics, including reputations. So far, I seem to have a reputation for being truthful. Alright, this is where the ghost boss was, and she's not here, so I guess we're in the clear. Let's talk to Nia on the first floor on the way out, make sure she doesn't have any new dialogue for us. And we can go to Heritage Hill. See what's going on over there. Alright. Nia! How do you like what I've done with the place? She dusts her hands on her clothing. The rooms are still under construction, but I can get you food and drink if you like. Let's see what you got. Retrain character. Okay, so this is how you respec somebody. And... Alright, so here I can change who's in the party. Oh man, Aloth is 2 levels down. Wow. So I'll hire somebody fresh. So I can't rest here? Alright. Alright, so I guess now we're going to Heritage Hill. Heritage Hill, not Heritage Hell. Might be Hell. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. Come on. Loading screens in this game are infinitely better than Pathfinder Kingmaker. But when you're going down the floors of a lighthouse and you have to go through 4 loading screens in a row, it does seem a bit much. I think I've done every quest in Andra's Gift now. Alright, let's see what's going on in Heritage Hill. Did you see it said it would take 30 minutes to go over there? How big is this city that it takes a half hour to walk over through that archway? Note objects in mirror are larger than they appear. Alright. Best turn around, traveler. Heritage Hill is closed.
Gods keep you.
How do I get inside? You don't want to, but if you were really set on seeing this for yourself, you'd have to get permission from Wyla at the Keep and First Fires. Would you open the... What's going on? Look, even if we were allowed to tell you, I don't rightly know. All I can say is whatever it is started 2 months ago. The guards that closed the gate talked of something unnatural that still wakes them in the middle of the night. I don't want to know any more than that. In First Fires... It's right here in the middle. So, sounds like our next dungeon. Big ol' area with monsters or something, but I gotta go get permission from them to open the door. Come on, guys, don't you want some stranger to come into your lives and solve all your problems? Let's do it. Let's go. Alright, Wyla at the Keep, he said. Ducal Palace. Alright, there's a keep. Oh, and there's the embassy, which is where the paladin wanted to go. So, cool, we got 2 things to do here. Let's see if there's any XP or level ups in taking the paladin over here. The avian godlike with her head feathers. The level of difficulty influences what creatures and how many appear in combat. Only Path of the Damned and high-level contents. I didn't finish reading that. Loading screen was too fast.
Ambassador Agosti, I would speak with you on a matter of some urgency and great importance.
Sighing as though remembering a heavy burden, Vicent crosses his arms before replying. Pelagina, if this is the same matter we previously discussed, I doubt I will be convinced any more easily. Remain silent.
Ambassador, I implore you to take a step back and look at this again.
Ambassador Agosti holds up his hand and cuts Pelagina off in a strident tone. Enough! We're not going over Defiance Bay's Animancers again. The Duke Bell's desires have not changed since the last time we spoke. If you haven't heard, word of your insubordination has already found the ears of some of the Duchessa of Biajip and the Duke of Salona. There are murmurs that you cannot be trusted to fulfill your duties. Most of this talk reaches the shores of Spirento. Pelagina's aggressive demeanor drains to a state of shock and worry, but she remains silent. If it makes any difference, Ambassador, I'm already looking into the matters Pelagina has spoken of. It doesn't, but it would be fortuitous if your investigation took you to Twin Elms, because that's where Pelagina needs to go.
What is it the Dukes need of me, Ambassador?
The Deerwood's instability has created an opportunity for us to take over their trade with Ir Glanfath. She will need to meet with the Glanfathans soon to secure the upcoming trade arrangements. The roads to Twin Elms can be dangerous, of course, but that's why you'll be our representative there.
It shall see, Ambassador. But won't this provoke the Deerwoodins? Their country is falling apart, and we are already dividing up their trade alliances.
Provoke them into what? Going to war? Through no fault of the Republic's, the Deerwood's armies has been deprived of an entire generation of soldiers. It would be foolish not to take advantage of the situation. If we don't, the Red Surns will fall. That's pretty savage. So basically these people lost an entire generation of children. He's like, now's the time to attack. Alright, say nothing.
Really? After that, you have nothing to say.
Shrug. She raises an eyebrow and clenches her jaw, but remains silent. Go to Twin Elms, speak to the Anamanfeth, impress upon her the instability of Direwood, and reassure her of the Violin Republic's desire to open safe trade.
Of course, Ambassador.
I know you planned on investigating the crisis together, but I hope you understand Pelagina's responsibilities. Lie. Wink obnoxiously at Pelagina. I understand completely and will make sure she completes the important mission for the Dukes. Will the Dukes need to hear more about Pelagina Mayray's wild adventures?
Of course not, Ambassador. I will attend to the Anamanfeth as soon as I am able to travel to Twin Elms.
Good, now if you'll excuse me. I got scared there. I thought for a moment that he was going to, like, remove her from the party. Could be better, could have been
Not
worse.
that you helped put up much of a fight.
What's to fight? You have your orders and you're already in trouble. I know, but it's still frustrating. I've spent enough time moping anyway. Now I just need to figure out how to get to Twin Elms before the Ambassador loses his patience. Still, I fear that making this deal with the Glanfathans will further weaken the Direwood and make trouble for the Republics in the years to come. Well, it's a long way to Twin Elms. You have plenty of time to think it over.
Verus.
Oh! We got a level up. Alright, Lynn's. What have we got? Let's see, mechanics. So she needs a 3rd point in athletics. And she needs 1 point in survival for the resting bonus. What do we got here? Paralyzed for 12. I can get the dragons. Will-o-wisps. Chat told us yesterday that wisps were pretty terrible. Charmed. We've got a cipher for charm. So this bounces a beam of light through 3 allies. It heals them and also gives immunity to frightened and terrified. Let's get the drakes. All right. What to do with our class skill? Let's see. Enigma's charm. Aspirant's mark. Plus 15% melee damage and... Hold on, what is this? 50% of range damage. Friendly aura plus 4 accuracy. I think I've already... I'm guessing that won't stack with what we already have. Let's see, offense. Gunner is tempting, plus 20% to reload. Oh no, there's no Pathfinder Kingmaker. Hey Street, it's good to see you again, man. Yeah, we finished it. We beat Pathfinder Kingmaker. The final boss fight took 4 tries because the game kept crashing in the middle of the boss fight due to all the bugs, but I finally managed to finish it. I got it recorded. It's on the YouTube channel if you want to see the ending, but it's done. And currently playing I was saying that out of muscle memory. Currently playing Pillars of Eternity. I'm having a lot of fun playing it too. Alright, let's do... Let's do Gunner. 20% more reload is basically 20% more shots fired in a long fight. Or we could do Field Triage and have another heal. One for rest. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I had to fight LK and Nyrissa. Sucked ass. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, but it sounds like you know my pain.
Eyes open.
Alright, go into scout mode to see if we can find any secrets. Less than that, don't forget action delay. PoE 1 is awesome. Short game, but great art, great voice acting, good writing, and smooth play for the most part. Yeah, I had played it once before, but only up to like the start of Act 2, and then I stopped. So I'm already further than I got the last time, I think. But I'm enjoying it. I really am.
I see where you're going. Give me a real challenge.
This is gonna sound horrible, but after Pathfinder, the load screens in this game are completely bearable. Yeah, I haven't done Cade Nui yet, other than just peeking in there.
Consider it done. Give me a real challenge.
Alright. I think we're done in the embassy now. I will say I am fighting the urge to make a party of like 5 chanters and 1 cipher. But people like, chanters are boring to watch, don't get any more. I have 2 custom chanters and 1 NP, like 1 chanter companion. So I'm at 3 out of 6 are chanters, and I'm trying not to get any more. But so far I love the chanters, I love the cipher. The paladin and the ranger I'm not sold on, but I'm using them for now. Alright, now we gotta go to the keep and get permission to enter First Fires, I guess. Or, sorry, Heritage Hill. Let's see. Alright, so Durant's finished this quest I sent him on, and he got some experience. This is great. You're playing this. Looking forward to joining you for this. That was... Yeah, I actually, this is going great. I got all the DLCs for it, White March and all that. So after all that, I'll probably do another vote. And unless a new game comes out that I have my eye on, I'll do another vote and ask people about if I should do Pillars 2 next or Divinity Original Sin 2 again next. Because I haven't done Definitive Edition. I have information about Yorn. Yorn, you said, what's become of him? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, this is the guy I found down in the catacombs. Huh. Do I want to sell him out? I wasn't... Man, I'm fighting my role-playing urges here, as I was gonna let him go, but this guy is, like... I got no experience for letting him go. Now, Yorn was the guy hiding in the catacombs. He had made like a little tent down there and was hiding from the cops, basically. Have you heard of a series called Wizardry? Like, just the word wizardry and nothing else? If that's it, then no, I have not, Mr. Skaith. I see. I'll send a unit down to the catacombs to go see him. What do you mean, see him? Was that subtle? I suppose you're new here. Eorn got his little Orlin fingers in a few too many pies. A man of politics and with plenty of loud friends. Better all... I started to read plenty of loud fingers. Better all around if this goes nice and quiet and Eorn gets the end he deserves. What? That's horrible. That's politics for you. You've done the Crucible Knights a real service tracking him down. Here's something for your troubles. Okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted XP. Eorn didn't give me XP, so this guy had to give me XP. Wizardry was one of the original PC games I played in the 80s on an Apple II. I think you should check out Wizardry 8, much like original Bard's Tale. You know what? Here, hold on. Let me show you something I've got over here. Get these off the shelf. Okay, I just kind of keep these for nostalgia on my shelf, but if we're talking about old games, let me show you the oldest ones I own on my shelf. Magic the Gathering Chandelar. Got this. I got Commander Keen who, according to the lore on the website, is related to Doomguy and Wolfenstein's character. This is probably the oldest one I own. Vengeance of Excalibur. If this tells you anything, it's like 20 of these discs. This is the oldest game I own. I hardly even remember it, honestly. My dad mostly played it. And then I got Robin Hood by Sierra and Willie Beamish. This one I remember greatly. Willie Beamish was a game where the goal was to get in as much trouble as possible without getting sent to military school. So, like, you could push your sister too high on the swing, but if you pushed her way too high, she'd do a flip and break her arm.
I'll take
I guess I'm your dad. Just don't make me call you daddy. That'll get awkward for all the viewers.
Give me a real challenge.
Ooh, wow, we stole that right in time.
Let's see what lies
Dunstan?
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
What do you do here?
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Camergod, I think you popped in the middle. I was talking about some of the oldest games I own, and this is one of them. It's called Willie Beamish. And the goal of the game, I don't know if this is going to show up well, the goal of the game was to get in as much trouble as possible and play through a story without getting your head shaved and getting sent to military school. And one of the iconic parts of the game was pushing your sister on a swing, but if you pushed too hard, she would do a flip, fall, and break her arm, and then it would show her in the hospital with casts like glaring at you and her head getting shaved and say you lose. That was when you walked in. VIP. Oh, yeah. They added a thing on Twitch yesterday called, dude, it's not a board game. It's not a board. That was a real game. Called Build a Community. By the way, we were talking about old games, Kemmer, and I showed this one. You remember these discs when floppies were floppy? I'm talking about discs, perverts. Get your mind out of the gutter. Uricor, thank you for the follow, my new friend. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Picked an odd time to do it, too. Anyway, yeah, VIP status was added yesterday. I also have Commander... I don't know if you were here for that part. I also have Commander Kane. According to the website, he's related to Doomguy and the Wolfenstein main character. Different generation. Anyway, God, we got so many conversations going on right now. The VIP thing was added yesterday. It's like... Basically, there's this scaling achievement for the streamer, and the more people that are talking at the same time, the higher the amount of VIP badges you can give out. And it's just a way to recognize people that have done a lot for your stream. You give them a badge. And if you ever have any limitations on your stream, like stream delay, or like only followers can talk for some reason, or only subs can talk for some reason, those limitations do not apply to the VIP people. The rest of the time, like now, it's just you show off that you've really helped me out and I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do have Commander Keen. Hey, Rocket, how's it going, man? We're talking about old games right now. The conversation's been going all over the place. Something else on your mind? Nope. Yeah, we mentioned old games, and I said I kind of kept them for nostalgia's sake, and then I grabbed these off the shelf. I've got Robin Hood by Sierra, Magic the Gathering Chandler, Willie Beamish, Vengeance of Excalibur, and Commander Keen that I pulled onto the camera. I've got some more stuff over on the shelf, but that's what I grabbed. Alright, so someone in this keep is supposed to give me permission to go into the
Let's see where you're going with that.
Heritage Hill
What
dungeon.
did I tell you?
They've got the door locked.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Give me a real challenge.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Give me a real challenge.
What was the other one? Oh, I also...
Consider it done.
Somewhere, I have the King's
what did I
Quest
tell
collection, and it's like a disc that has like King's Quest 1 through 8. And I played 7, I played 8, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to play them all. And we're talking like 12-year-old muck, okay? I'm like, oh, I beat 7 and 8, I want to play the others. And I installed 1, and I was extremely confused, because 1 is like an MS-DOS prompt. It's like just typing, you know, you are in a square room. There is a lamp in the corner. What do you do? And like you have to insert certain commands, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Where's the pictures? I need a story with pictures. So I only beat 7 and 8. I didn't play the older King's Quest that came out before that. I didn't have the attention span for it. Space Quest. I had Space Quest. I don't remember if there was a number attached to it, but I did. Oh, I got a lot of XP for all those locks. That was awesome. Nothing there. The symbol of Abaddon, a colossal smithing hammer imposed over circular gear. Something you gotta get used to. Yeah, and again, dude, I was like 12, and I had only played games where you were interacting with stuff, so I did not know what was going on. Wyla. We need to deal with Heritage Hill. You're probably the right person. If this is about patrols, my novitiates? Is that like novice and initiates? My novitiates? They're doubly noob. I gotta remember that word, I like that. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, it simply don't have any units to spare. I'm sorry, was there something you need? Is something wrong at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong is the real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumors about the place floating around the keep without my soldier whispering about these disappearances. She shakes her head. I'd just as soon abandon the district, but if those monsters find a way out, I can look into it. After what I've just told you, you want to go to Heritage Hill. I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let anyone in? You've got nothing to lose. If you're so eager to rush your death, I won't stop you. And if you somehow are able to put a stop to this, you got my permission to go. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. Alright. Cool, that's what I needed. That was the permission I needed. This game is such a great homage to Baldur's Gate, I think. Yeah, I somehow missed Baldur's Gate growing up. The first D20 game I played was Neverwinter Nights series. And I loved it. I did. I played Neverwinter Nights, the expansion, the sequel, its expansions. I never encountered Baldur's Gate. Alright, I'm gonna quick save and try to steal what's in here.
Consider it done. There. What did I tell you?
Sweet. We got 2 magic items from that. Or at least fine quality items. I started with pen and paper games before I started PC RPGs.
This calls for a subtle touch. What did I tell you?
Nice. Many successful thefts. Alright, Commander Kleiber. What up?
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates, and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Hey, Arokar. No, I have not played Pillars 2 yet. This is my first time making a serious attempt at Pillars 1. I would consider myself a veteran at games like this, so I'm playing on Path of the Damned mode, the highest difficulty, and I'm doing okay so far. So I'm going to play this one. I've got the DLC content for it as well, and then probably, because I'm having a lot of fun, probably be doing Pillars 2 in the future. Is there any way I can help? I can handle myself. He gives a thin smile. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than just complain about it. Aw. Forge Master Dunstan is working with the Animancy Scholar to build what we are calling Forge Knights, warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. You're making Ultron, dude. Some agitator throws a rock at him, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the Scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Viana lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in the Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Animancy is tolerated in most parts of the Republics, but some Vylians prefer the community in Defiance Bay for their research. I hope she hasn't been forced out of the city or worse. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor that you need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment, and you won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Was there something else you need? No? Alright, sweet. So I've got a quest to go to the Copper Lane and deliver a message and go to Heritage Hill. We're going to go to Heritage Hill first, because that sounds like it's full of zombies, and we need some action in our lives. I just finished Pathfinder Kingmaker mixed review. Yeah. I mean, I've given my review of Pathfinder Kingmaker before. I'll do it again if someone actually asks. Otherwise, I'll assume that you guys have heard me talk about it before. I've got very good and a few very bad things to say about it. If someone asks me about an RPG to play, I always answer Baldur's Gate 2. Put over 200 hours into Pathfinder. Yeah. Pathfinder, hold on, I'm going to tab out to Steam for a quick second here. Pathfinder Kingmaker took me 260 hours to finish. I got pretty deep into it twice. I got to the in Act 2, lost the game. I restarted, I got pretty deep in, I was level 13, and I had lost because of a bug. I could not proceed because of a bug, and I had to restart the game. And then I beat it, and total time took 260 hours. My first encounter with D20 games was DSA and PC Neverwinter Nights. DSA. Dungeon Siege Ass? I don't know what that is.
Greetings.
Wyla sent me. I'm looking into the missing guards. You're the one she sent word about. The guard looks you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send a whole squad of justiciars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate open immediately, but watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. How many of those hours have been loading screens? I think 259 of them.
You're dead here still.
Whoa! Wow, that was fast. Skeletal wizards. Criminy. You guys shoot through this? Okay, let's have you use a lay on hands on him. And let's have you summon a Majigger.
Hey there.
You summon your new Drakes. You summon Drakes.
Fearless. Mukluk.
And new
Following
ghosts.
your lead.
Alright, let's use field triage and bandage him up. Okay, that was an unexpected fight. They just immediately ran into those, but we did okay. Ooh, there's a camping supply here. If we have to rest, we can come with
Isn't this something?
Ooh, secret. Money and a spell. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. Okay, there's a zombie in that house. Research system of Drakensang. I have some Drakensang games on Steam that I never play. Hey, Tron, how's it going, man?
I see where you're going with that.
Might have to give
Give me a
Hurrytron
real
VIP
challenge.
as well. I think he's popped in here for at least a moment. Like every stream for my last, like, dozens and dozens of streams. Oh, shoot. Why? Here, hold on. My tank. Oh my gosh.
Let's go!
face.
Oh man. This is a lot of stuff.
What they seal met me too.
Hands yourself, girl. Alright, we need the chanters to get closer so their songs are working. Oh man, I do not like this spot right now. Alright, you know what? All of you back the hell up. Back up, back